Hello. Okay, so first of all, hey. Second of all, the video might seem a little weird just because I actually had filmed so much before I filmed everything that's in this video, but it was all out of order. It was just a mess because of finals week. So yeah, it's just a whole mess. So instead, it's just gonna be me answering stuff and just some other stuff too. So excuse me for that. It's a mess, but yeah. Okay, we're gonna answer a bunch of questions that I wrote down. That's actually from a Berkeley study, I think. But it is something from Berkeley, but there's a bunch of questions. And then I'll add some other questions from the internet because I can, and that's what we're gonna do. I love the dance, actually. Anyways, it says, given the chance of anyone in the world, who would you want to have as a dinner guest? Okay, I thought about this already, and I know who I want to say, but like, other than that person, I don't know who else I would want to say. Okay, anyway, I'll tell you what I initially thought of, and what I initially thought of is I would want Jay Shetty as a dinner guest, and I feel like, only as a dinner guest just because I feel like we can have a really good conversation over dinner. He seems like a chill guy to have a conversation with, and I think it would be really fun, and we could have a really deep conversation. It'd be like eye-opening. But like as a funny dinner guest, I can't think of someone right now, even though there's like a bunch of different people. But like I don't want someone too funny, because then I'm like, what if I'm eating and they say something and I go because it's so hilarious, you know what I mean? So yeah, I don't know who else I'd want as a dinner guest. When did you last sing to yourself, to someone else? I last sang to myself maybe yesterday. I love singing when I'm driving. It's my favorite thing to do. It's so great. To someone else, maybe, I don't do it directly to people, I think. Like, when I'm on the phone, sometimes I'll hear a song and I'll just start going. Or like, you know, actually start singing the song, but I'm not directly singing it to them. I'm singing it to myself, but they happen to hear it. I don't really sing to people because I think it's really awkward. So, okay. The other ones, for what in your life do you feel most grateful? Okay, is there anything on the back? Oh, there is. Anyways, I think the things that I'm grateful for have changed. Most recently, I think one of the things that I'm most grateful for is health, like being in good health. I got really sick, so, and I'm not great now. I still struggle a lot, but I'm much better than I was. So, to wake up and not be just dreading the entire day just because I'm like, I know I'm gonna feel sick, I'm gonna feel nauseous, I'm gonna feel dizzy, or I feel like I'm about to have a heart attack. It's nice to feel well, so that's definitely one of the things that I'm most grateful for now, is just being healthy, just appreciating that I don't feel like I am about to just die. Yeah, among other things, obviously, like my family and stuff, but yeah. What do you value most in a friendship? And it's kind of hard, like value the most, but value the most is probably honesty, because I feel like that's what I can give a lot of people. Yeah, that's what I can give a lot of people. I feel like I'm pretty direct, and I feel like that's what a lot of people don't like about me as well, is that I can be kind of straightforward, and they didn't want me to be straightforward. They wanted me to sugarcoat some things, or perhaps lie to make them feel better about something, but I'll always try to be pretty honest, even if it's not what someone wants to hear. So yeah, that's what I feel like I'd value most. I do value most in friendship is if someone's honest with me about like everything. Like I don't want people to be fake to me, because why would anybody want that? Like if you hate me, like literally just tell me that you do not like me whatsoever, and you don't have to have a reason. Just, you know, just don't try to be friendly with me and like be fake to my face. Okay, another question was, what does friendship mean to you? And to me, I guess it's just being able to share my life with someone else. Really, it doesn't have to be anything super big. I don't know, I like texting my friends here and there. I don't text them all the time, I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm really bad at texting, I'm really bad at calling. I'm really bad at that. I'm sorry. But yeah, we don't have to be all up on each other all the time. I just like knowing that they're okay. We can share, I don't know, what we got for Christmas or something. If they're going through a hard time, they can share that with me. If I'm going through a hard time, I can share that with them, and I'm comfortable doing that. And yeah, just sharing our happiest moments with each other, but also being able to share our lowest moments with each other. I think that's something that I like about being friends with people. I like it. Seeing them experience joy also when they're really low, I hope that I can make them feel better. But yeah, just talking, just texting. It's really cool to know that there's people there that you can talk to and that care about you. So yeah. Okay, so there's a gajillion more of serious questions, but I'm done with the serious questions because we need to keep it lighthearted for real. Like, what's the point of being all down? So yeah, we're gonna do more lighthearted questions now because we can. And yeah, anyways, so I'm gonna be reading them off my phone. So yeah, but what's the funniest thing you've been caught muttering to yourself? Okay, I have no idea, but actually something that I do a lot and people don't like it sometimes is I talk to myself a lot when I'm like,
okay, yeah, you really need to do that. I'm like, oh my goodness, I just spilled my water right now. I'm like, wait, what do I need to do?
like I'll literally talk to myself. Like I'll just, yeah, it's like outer monologue, but people hate it. Cause they'll think I'm talking to them and I'm like, oh wait, like I wasn't talking to you, like I was talking to myself, and they're like, really? I'm like, yeah, sorry. Didn't mean to confuse you. Would you rather always walk backward or talk backward? I don't want to talk backwards, that would suck. I'd rather walk backwards. I mean, that would suck, but like, I mean, it's kind of like walking, right? But like, I just have to face the other way if I want to go forward. So I'd rather walk backward than talk backward, because like talk backward, who's gonna understand what I'm saying, you know? If you were a pizza topping, what would you be? I would be pepperoni, hands down. I don't really have to tell anybody why I love pepperoni, and so I wouldn't be any other topping. If I was any other topping, that would really suck, and I don't want to suck, so I would just be pepperoni. If you were a kitchen appliance, what would you be and why? I don't know why. The first thing I thought of is a microwave. I don't know why I would be a microwave. I think being a microwave is fun, right? Like, I mean, I don't want to be the plate inside of a microwave. Like, you're just spinning. But like, maybe being the microwave itself isn't that fun, right? I don't know. But maybe a microwave. If you could swap lives with a celebrity for a day, who would it be and what would you do? I don't know why the first person I thought of was Timothy Chalamet. I have no idea why. But what would I do? I don't even know what I would do. Even if I was like any other celebrity, I don't know what I would do. I'd be like, I don't know, I'd probably mess with the paparazzi or something. But I think that's what I would do anyway if I was any other celebrity. But if I was Timothy Chalamet, maybe I'd mess with the paparazzi. Maybe I'd make a song as Timothy Chalamet and then put the song out, and then everybody's gonna be like, oh my goodness, this is trash. Because I'm not, like, I have my mind as him, right? So even if he himself, like, he can write a good song, if I'm in his body, I'm using my mind to write the song and my song would suck. Would you rather burp glitter or fart confetti? Burping glitter just sounds awful. It's like throwing up, right? Yeah, I'm throwing up glitter. I'm like, and then it comes out. I'd rather fart confetti, but it'd also be it would kind of suck just because like now people know I'm farting because there's confetti coming out of my butt. But I think that could be kind of funny, so I would rather fart confetti. If you had to marry a cartoon character, who would it be? Now, listen, guys. This is kind of hard. Like, I can think of a character that's really kind-hearted, like super free soul. It's Luffy from One Piece, but like to be with this character, I think that would kind of suck, right? I think he's chill, he's cool, but like he's also on the sea. Then that means maybe I gotta be on the sea too, and I don't like the ocean like that. I don't know how I feel about boats every time I go on boats, so yeah. He's the only thing I could think of. Like, I think the idea is cool, but like if I like realistically, probably not super cool for someone like me. Yeah. Okay, cutting the questions off because I just remembered something. I actually want to share my Spotify Wrapped, even though my Spotify Wrapped is kind of embarrassing. This year I wasn't really listening to music, I think. I was kind of just lost in my thoughts, so it wasn't really that much this year. It's 30,610. 21 days. Cute. And then I listened to 435 genres. Hello? I don't know if you can see that, but... And my top genres were... pop rap, bedroom pop, indie rock, oldies, and Latin. My listening age was 77. So, yeah. I guess I was into music from the early 60s. And I listened to 2,979 songs. Guys, No! It is by Kanye West. Then it was No Pole by Don Toliver. Party For You by Charlie XCX. Champagne Coast by Blood Orange, and this one by Bad Bunny. And my top album was this one, Music by Playboi Carti. And I listened to it I listened to it for 523 minutes. Cool. And these are my top albums of the year. So, Music, Playboi Carti, Brat by Charlie XCX, GNX by Kendrick Lamar, Jesus is King by Kanye West, and Free by Kid Cudi. My top artists are Playboi Carti, Charlie XCX, Kendrick Lamar, Kanye, and Taylor. I feel like one of these is... I don't know. I feel like I listen to some other artists more than these ones, but I guess. Okay. Anyways, that was my whole Spotify Wrapped. So, yeah. That's it for this week because... Oh, wait.
Okay, there's still the random section that I did after this, even though I said I was gonna do that first and then I was gonna do the questions, but I ended up doing this after that, but I'm gonna put this in the video before that.
Right? Anyways. Wait, let me see if I can do this. If I can like bring it down. So let me just, but I had a really tough school year, I'm not gonna lie. Just dealing with my health mainly. It was really hard to really focus on school, like I always kind of have. I've always been a really good student, but this quarter of my first quarter of freaking college, university, it was really rough actually. So to be fully honest, okay, so I took 3 classes. It was a history class, a linguistics class, and a French class. My French class, it's fine. Used to getting A's, but this one I think I'm gonna get a B. My linguistics will also probably be a B, maybe, or a C+. My history is literally an F. Like, I gave up on that class, I'm not gonna lie. So, not everything that I was expecting, to be honest. I think I would have been really disappointed in myself if I didn't know my current situation. For like myself in May, if I got these grades now, I would have been like, what the actual heck happened? Like, what's wrong with you? But that's just how it is, and yeah, that's just how it is. At least I tried, and yeah, so kind of disappointed, not fully disappointed, because I know I had a really rough time. So yeah, but I literally just finished my linguistics final yesterday, and I did my French final today. So yeah, that's why I have more time now, and I'll be uploading on time, perhaps. But yeah, it's pretty hard. Not everything that I wanted, but it's okay. So hopefully when after winter, I will hopefully do better in those classes, because I am moving schools, and I think it'll be better for me, perhaps, but we'll see how that goes. Yeah, because I have my orientation for that next week. I haven't picked my classes yet. Hopefully I get some classes that I want. So yeah, randomly thing, or other random thing is, I'll show you what I use for makeup, even though I know you don't care, and I use makeup every now and then. I don't really use it too much. Mainly what I wear is like lip liner and lipstick and lip gloss, and I curl my lashes, and that's really about it. I'm not, makeup takes a while, so I'm just like, I don't want to do it right now. Anyways, I have this Revlon thing. Does that help? It does. Revlon in the shade 777, cream, whatever you want to say. And then I have the Dior lip oil in the shade Rosewood, if it wants to show you.
Please work!
Oh. Okay, it doesn't want to show you. Too bad. And then setting spray, I have 2. One is in like the bathroom. I don't really use that one. Anyways, I have the e.l.f. Stay All Night Microfine Setting Mist. I love this thing. I ran out of it, and then that's when I tried the other setting spray, and the other setting spray is fine. This is like kind of like a more glowy type, I feel like, and that one was like a more matte look, so I like this. But yeah, there's just this powder puff, bunch of brushes, and then I have the e.l.f. Halo Glow contour in the shade Light and Medium. Then I have the NYX matte finishing powder in Light and Medium. Will it show? Right there. Then I have the e.l.f. Camo Liquid Blush in the shade Berry Well. It's literally just this. Then I have, this is mainly what I use. I don't really like using foundation. I love concealer. I don't really like using foundation. It's not my thing. I feel like it looks weird. But I have the Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the shade Natural Beige. So I have this. I don't know if that focused at all, but whatever. Okay, I wanted to start using bronzer, but like, what the F? Like, I don't know how to use it, I think. I don't know how to use it. Also, this is the next one and it broke really easily. So that's something that I don't like. Yeah, it broke. Yeah, okay, well that just fell on the floor. But anyways, I think I like it. I've tried it like once. I think I like it. I have no idea. But this is in the shade Buttered Down. The 3.5 one though. Yeah. And then I have the Pore Professional by Benefit. I have the Benefit Bad Gal mascara. I like this, so yeah. And then I have the e.l.f. Cream Lip Liner. Does it even say the shade? I don't know, but oops, wrong way. This one. And it's like a, I don't think you can see, but it's like a purple kind of color, I think. And then I have this, I have no idea what this is to be honest, but I mainly use it for eyeliner or like, you know, like a waterline when you like, you know what I mean? This is black. Then I have, holy moly, that really spilled in here. That bronzer really just broke apart in here. That is great. So if that tells you anything, I don't know. Then I have this, I don't know what it is, but eyeliner, black. I use this sometimes. Next week I might upload, I'm not sure. I hope next week's video is way more fun because I should have video stuff from my birthday, or maybe I don't. Maybe I don't want to film at all. So yeah, or maybe something, yeah, I don't know. We'll see if it's any more entertaining than what I just did right now. So yeah, that's the end of the video, and so